Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Ukrainians claim, at least one official, claimed that Ukraine will take over Crimea by the end of this year. There were some other Ukrainians that said, well, not so fast, maybe by February. There were some reports that the Russians retreated and started building defensive, how do you call it, lines, and that they will try to, they did this towards Crimea in the south. There was another report that I read, another article, that they were reporting that now Crimea is within the reach of the Ukrainian missiles. You know, Ukrainians are not allowed to hit further than, 50 miles or something. So that's very concerning. That means the Ukrainians advanced and the Russians retreated. Or the Ukrainians got some weapons and with longer missiles with longer range that we don't know about. And not only that, but the Ukrainians got drones. And they are using them right now in Crimea to hit Crimea. Oops. So, we have an article from the Jerusalem Post, and it's from today, November 22nd, 2022. Russia says Crimean air defense activated. 2 drones shot down. Air defenses were activated on Tuesday in the city of Sevastopol in Crimea, which Russia annexed from Ukraine in 2014. Or got back from Ukraine in 2014. They were taken from them in 1954. Can we add this? And this is from Reuters. It's Jerusalem Post, but it's by Reuters. Okay? So let me complete the things. And it was given by Khrushchev to Ukraine, to Ukrainian or the Soviet Socialist Republic of Ukraine that was part of Soviet Union. Okay? Alright, now that we clear that air, let's move in here. So Russia annexed it from Ukraine in 2014 and 2 drones were shot down, the regional governor said on social media. Sevastopol is the headquarters of Russia's Black Sea Fleet. Remember when they were attacked by, 16 drones or 14 drones on the grain corridor? There were some maritime one or whatever, aquatic ones, and the one were in the air. And the Russians said, well, that was organized and planned and taken care of by the, the Russians say, by the British Navy, well, which is located in Ukraine. Have some little weasels over there working to help them. That's what the Russians say. I don't know if it's true or not, but I would be not surprised if that would be accurate. So Russia blamed Ukraine for an attack on the port using air and maritime drones at the end of October, in response to which it briefly suspended its participation in a deal to facilitate the export of Ukrainian grain via the Black Sea. You know what's strange? It's strange the following. It was about 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I can remember, it was August, I think it was. August, I think, when the Ukrainians hit Crimea on 7 occasions. 7 occasions. And remember, they started with that military airfield, and the Russians said, oh, it was an explosion, a fire hazard. And then we say, yeah, there were like a few planes, a few buildings. It was just a fire hazard, really. Just jumped from one to another like a little rat, right? And then whoever, I saw pictures of the damage. I said, that's not a fire hazard. Those were missiles or something, that rockets, projectiles. And then the Ukrainians hit a, arms hub, again in Crimea. And then they hit another military airfield. And then they hit the headquarters of the Navy ship, remember? And then the other one that fell on the on a building, military building, the headquarters again of the Navy ship in Sevastopol. They canceled the parade that was supposed to be over there in blah 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 for the Russian Navy. Then they had this little thing here with, oh, there was the Kerch bridge that they attacked the first time. There was another attack with drones or something. They activated, they shot around, and then they attacked the Kerch bridge. They blow it up with a little truck over there, right? And now this, and then it was the one with the drones, maritime drones, and now this. So it's kind of like quiet lately over there, and I don't see those missiles anymore. And I don't think because the Russians, I don't know, increased their attention and they became more vigilant or something. But I didn't hear of any missiles going that way, being blown up by the Russians. Now with drones, bzz, 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 bzz. Okay, that's it. But I don't think the drones were the ones that hit those airfields, military airfields. Maybe they were, even though those craters were kind of big. No, I don't know how a drone will, it depends what kind of drone you would use. But anyway, this is the situation with Crimea. They shot at drones. Well, the thing with the drones, you can use, anti-defense cannons, so you don't have to use sophisticated. You can see them coming. It's not like a missile. You can pop, 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 use it. You have to use your missiles to hit it. So here, on the other hand, with the drones, you can use your how should I put it, weapon in your possession. You can use that, and you can shoot at a drone. It's not a big deal. It's a little small airplane, and it flies not. I think it flies to about 100 kilometers per hour or something. So it's pretty slow. Probably some of them are faster than this, but what I'm trying to say is that for the drones you don't need missiles. You can hit them with other cheaper means. The fact that the Ukrainians are just using now some drones, 2 drones, I didn't hear anything about any success. Oh, they were shot down, I guess. Well, we'll find out if really they shot them down or not. This is the first time I hear it, I read it from this article today. So, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.